And we're back. So, gonna do another set booster today. And we'll see what that looks like. Yeah, so a couple of these already done, but pull rates so far have been pretty good, right? I mean, I don't know. A couple mythics, still about maybe average 5 or 6, honestly, per box now. I think 6 is maybe more correct, is the higher number now, not just the lower number. Let me clean up my little area a little bit. Here we go. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna open a box, and now I feel like I can finally just have a conversation, talk a little bit about what I feel about the set at the end of the video. All right. Okay. Let's get started. All right. Box pack 1. Remember, there's 30 packs in a box. So yeah, here we go. All right, there's the art card. We have our swamp, a frost giant, a giant warrior. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 7. Warhound. Delina. Ooh, there's their Pokemon rare here. What I've been calling the Pokemon rare. Yeah, it's a foil actually. It's a Pokemon foil, but it's of Delina, the Wild Mage. Yeah, these are pretty cool looking. It definitely reminds me of 1994 Pokemon though, which it's not a bad thing. I'm gonna be honest, it's pretty good. Yeah, I think some people have been asking me, you know, I'm not doing the counts down bottom, so I'm gonna go ahead and make sure I get a count. There's one of the other class cards you get. Okay, Lurking Rope. Okay, Transformation. A Sphere of Annihilation. You come to the Knoll camp with the zombie token. All right. Yeah, so we'll do a rare mythic count at the end of every box, so everyone can kind of see what the rates are gonna be. Silver Raven, a bird. Okay. Meteor Storm is our rare, and a Bull's Strength with a treasure token in the back. I'd much rather have real treasure than to have a treasure token, so why don't we get some nice treasures for that. Okay, Mountain, a red dragon. You see Guard Approach. See, these are kind of cool. These are like the instant sorcery cards that are like situational cards, right? So you see a Guard Approach. What do? Right, you choose one of them. It's kind of cool, actually. Kick down the door, right? Very D&D style, okay? Westgate Regent, I'll put in this. Okay, these piles are gonna get pretty crazy for the set boosters. There's so many special frames, this, that, different cards. You got the list card, everything like that. It's just, you know, with the set boosters is probably a more crazier piling. +2 mace, okay, all right. Critical hit. Improvised weaponry, rogue class, a true polymorph foil. Let's get a little sleeve here. I think True Polymorph could be a good card. I don't know if it's that good though. It's a little bit too high costed, but target artifact or creature becomes a copy of another target artifact or creature. Lots of options. Instant speed. These are all things I like, right? So, yeah. So basically you can make somebody's creature weaker, you can make your creature stronger, you can make your treasure token into anything, right? That's on the battlefield type of thing. It could be pretty good. It definitely plays against other people's decks though. Oh, speaking of which, so first off, are you kidding me? Is there 2 Earth Cult Elemental in this pack? But this pack, for example, there are a lot of these cards I kind of haven't shown everybody yet, but they're dice rolling cards, right? So on the card itself, let's get a really nice zoom in there. You can roll dice for those cards, and as you roll different numbers, you get different abilities out of them. So that's the special mechanic of this set. Now, not everyone likes that. In fact, I kind of get the feeling like a lot of people are not very happy about that. So we'll see. You know, time will tell how this set pans out, but as of right now, yeah, it's interesting. Again, like I've said previously, I would like a company. Oh, look at that, Ebon Death, Dracolich. I like companies that try to innovate, try to do something different, even if it's risky, even if it's something that may not work. I like that much better than companies that kind of get stale. So if you think from that perspective, that's not bad, right? It's not that bad. They're trying something new, even if it doesn't end up working out. That's okay. Sorcerer class, a Loth, Spider Queen, Goblin token. All right, we got the old Spider Queen. Spider Queen is good. All right, here's a island. We got the Pixie, we got the Knoll Hunter. Okay, we have a white. We have a Kalian, Reclusive Painter. So the painter is kind of interesting. It's definitely going to play around using treasure tokens. So if you can kind of make those, I think there are cards that like generate more treasures, etc. You know, or you get other tokens as well. That's really good too. Works really well with a painter. Minion of the Mighty is our rare. Actually, we have two. Asmodeus Archfiend is the other rare. It's pretty good. Pretty good combos we have so far in this pack here. All right, let's get to the next pack. Oh, I keep flipping them the wrong way. Swamp, we have a Bottle. Okay, Black Dragon. Okay, you get one of every dragon color. Okay, Drizzt, Flumph, Reality Shift. Reality Shift's not bad as a list card, but it's just more useful. It's not really worth that much. It's like, what, 42 cents or something like that? TCG market value. Again, market isn't real price, but since the card's been out for a long time, yeah, it's, you know, it's fairly easy to acquire, especially now that it's in the list card. For those that don't know, the list does have rarity as well, meaning your mythics are less likely to appear than your rares, and then your commons, uncommons, and your commons, right? So it's not like every card on the list is as common as any other card. That's not true. So given that, you do understand why, like, you get a warrior's lesson, get better learn that lesson well, that the list is not your friend, okay? You get cards like this that don't do anything for you. All right, okay. Now these packs are very tightly packed. This must be a different printer. Usually the tightly packed packs are from Japan. Well, actually that's not true. The Japan packs sometimes, actually the Japan packs are the ones that are usually loose. The American packs are the ones that are tightly packed. So take that back, okay. Barbarian class, you got the dragon, you got the, oh, wait, hold on. Okay, good. Mind Flayer, we have a Nadar, Selfless Paladin. We have these, yeah. Now, Guardian of the Faith is a good rare from the set as well. It's kind of a protection for your side. You can flash in this dude who can phase out your creatures until the end of turn. Pretty good, right? So you can cast that in front of some sort of board wipe type of thing. Lair of the Hydra, Arcane Investigator. Yeah, so that card is pretty good, though I have not seen too many of them. So I hope, you know, I want to maybe get a couple more of them in packs. That would be nice. Here's one of those dungeon cards. Okay, start with the art card. A mountain, a gargoyle, a bunch of cards, a wizard spellbook. Okay, Eye of the Beholder. That's cool. I like that card. It looks very nice. I mean, you know, is it useful outside of draft? Probably not. So that's why sometimes I don't really get. Yeah. Oh, look, it's Tiamat. Oh wow, look at that. Cool. Hold on. Are there just the Tiamat, maybe? Oh wow, look at that. So some of these art cards, like Beholder, you get like actual dungeon stats on the back. Hey, that's really cool. So I guess you can kind of use this card in D&D, right? Is that how you play D&D? I don't even know how to play Magic, so you know how it is. Okay. Zoltol, Giant Drake, Reaper's Talisman, and Tortured Existence. Okay, this card. This card is actually kind of good, right? Because you can chuck stuff into your graveyard and then take one out of your graveyard into your hand, right? So if you have some sort of like graveyard shenanigans, Tortured Existence enables that, right? Where's that from? Oh wow, that's from, wherever Mox Diamond, Stronghold. There we go. Yeah, Stronghold. Older card, for sure, okay? That's not bad as a list card. Remember, back in those days, I'll show you in a sec. Back in those days, there wasn't really like, the symbol didn't have rarity, so everything in Stronghold looks like this. Your rares, I mean, back then also didn't have mythics, so there was no mythic. But rares, common, uncommons all had the black symbol, right? Only later on they started introducing the color coding of the symbol, which, gonna be honest, yes, absolutely beneficial to quickly identify cards and their rarity for those who are not familiar with the cards, right? But I feel like back then, Richard Garfield's intention, ooh, Temple of the Dragon Queen foil, that's nice. Richard Garfield's intention back then was to create a game where the players didn't really know the rarities, so you kind of just, you played and you figured that out as you played. Okay, Warlock class, I like that. Shocking, we got a Ranger class. We have a UC in a Gate Guard approach. So far, what do we have so far? We have 2 mythics, so we're definitely a little bit low, but we're only about halfway through the box, so I'm not too worried. Yeah, here we go. Treasure chest of some sort. That's a Mimic. Got tricked by the Mimic, of course. Some coin flipping shenanigans happening. So coin flipping has always, more or less been in the unsets. But now they've started to introduce them into the main sets a lot more. So like with Usury from Modern Horizons, you have Kark coming back, flipping coins, right? So yeah, it's definitely a thing, especially in D&D. I think it's much more prevalent as a game mechanic than it is in Magic the Gathering, at least the standard Black Border sets. Okay, all right, so the standard. Okay, oh, here we go. Circle of the Dream Druid, that's a pretty good hit. We have a Flame Skull, we have a Faraday's Fireball, I don't know, can't read this stuff. Ooh, that's a token. That's token legendary artifact equipment. Equipped creature gets +2/+0. Whenever equipped creature attacks, tap target creature defending player controls. Okay, so yeah, the Frost Tongue. There's a legendary artifact token. Funny thing is, I guarantee you that's worth money as a token, simply because it's legendary, and that does look pretty rare to me. I haven't seen one of those. Let's be better. Let's put these mythics in a sleeve just to protect them, even if it's just a penny. Let's do that real quick. Then we'll catch up to the video. All right, so we're a little bit more than halfway through. Our mythic rates, this box is definitely a little bit lower than what we've seen in the past, but that's not a problem. I think just, sometimes you sometimes you get it, sometimes you get got, right? We got the Black Dragon, full art. I kind of wish the full arts, if you pull it, I wish these are just rares. Then you got a good card. It kind of throws you off when a uncommon can be a full art. Reminds me of like the Godzilla stuff from Ikoria, where you would get a uncommon full art card. Yeah. Okay, Swamp. We have a Devo's Chosen. Okay, here we go. True Polymorph, Bag of Holding, Treasure. All right, moving forward. Okay. All right, so I think it's gonna be like this. Okay, cool. Yep, like this. Forest, Goblin, Javelineer. Okay. All right, here we go. Treasure Vault. This card is quite a good rare. Book of Exalted Deeds. Yeah, so so far I've opened a couple boxes. This is the first Treasure Vault I've seen. So does that mean Treasure Vault is really rare? Like much more rare than other rares? I know I've speculated with some of my friends in the past since about Commander Legends that we think Wizard does try to print certain cards, meaning not all the rares happen at the same rarity. And that same goes for the mythics as well, right? One thing I've noticed, for example, in Zendikar Rising, Tazri was in every box I opened, basically, which is very interesting. I don't think that's intentional, but it's also turned out Tazri was the worst mythic rare in Zendikar Rising. Then in Commander Legends, the Buddy Lands were super rare. I remember opening like a box and we got 2, maybe 3 of any of the Buddy Lands, right? So I guess the lands are really rare. Ooh, knocking over my piles. Yeah, here we go. We have a Tarask, and holy shit, we have a Tiamat. And it's a full art Tiamat. So that is a really good pull. Yeah, Hammer Mage. Here, let me do the right things here. Tiamat, you go into a nice protected, perfect fit, and Tarask, you are just in a normal penny sleeve. All right, cool, nice. Yeah, I don't know. Are certain rares more rare than others? Yeah, I don't know. I will say the other thing is I definitely feel like the set boosters have tuned down their rarity. Okay, maybe there's more mythics now than rares, but I definitely have a feeling like there are less rares in the set booster than before. I don't know why I feel that way, but I kind of have this feeling. Like I'm looking for certain cards like the treasure vaults, and I'm just not seeing them. Here's our artist signed card. We will put that over here in this pile. Right there, securely put it there. Oh, Evolving Wilds. It just looks really cool. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, doesn't look like a Magic card, but hey, it does look super cool. Gutter Snipe, nobody cares about you. Yeah, so, you know, I don't know what that means, right? One treasure vault for this, so yeah. Unicorn, kick down the door, check for traps. Yeah, okay. Hive the Eye Tyrant, critical hit, and a devil. Oh, speaking of which, I do want to show everybody something. Let's see if we can find something here. Like, look at this. Kick down the door. Check for trap. Let's do this one. No, kick down the door. No, sorry, it's got to be this one. I'm sorry, I'm looking for the right card here. All right, so look at this card here. You find the villain's lair. Let me put that into camera view. Yeah, hey, look at that. So the flavor text is part of the card. I don't know how people feel about that, but I think it's kind of interesting. I don't know, maybe we could make that evergreen. I kind of like the flavor of it. You know, you're finding the villain's lair. Do you foil their scheme or do you learn their secrets, right? It's cool. I like that part about this set a lot, actually. Yeah. So let's do some counts, you know, because people have been asking for that. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mythics, 2 dragons, a dinosaur, and 1 planeswalker. Okay. Well, I guess technically 6, 7 mythics. There's a Tiamat. Okay. And then as far as foils go, we have 3 foils. Now this one is the Pokemon foil. You get 1 of these per box, just FYI, so you know that. As far as the rares go, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 30. And then 3 rares. So yeah, about 30 or so rares per box. You have about 6 or 7 mythics. A couple foil rares, usually about 2 to 3. 1 signature card, sometimes 2. We have 4 foil lands this box. It's a little lower than before, but you know, it's pretty standard. That's about it. And then you get 1 of these per pack. So that's kind of cool. I'm really digging this Evolving Wilds. Super playable. I'm sure a lot of people are going to want to buy a copy of that just to put in their deck. It just looks so weird. And sometimes weird is good. All right. See ya.